Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another pre-market report. This is for 14th of September, and let's see what are the important Nifty levels also to watch for in today's market. SGX is indicating a slightly positive start to the markets, which is to the tune of 30 to 40 points. And Asian markets are mixed. Some of the markets, especially the Chinese markets, are negative. But otherwise, if you see, all other markets are slightly positive. You can say mildly positive. Europe closed positive. In US markets, Dow closed positive and decently positive, whereas Nasdaq closed mildly negative. So IT stocks, you can say, can be may not be the in the game today. And Dow future as of now is slightly positive. So our markets closed very marginally negative yesterday. So what is happening? Whatever is the global Q of a market, even if reacting to global Qs during intraday trading, but ultimately they are showing a lot of resilience, and ultimately they are covering all the dips in the market at the end of the day. Yesterday also, we went down by few points, but ultimately we closed only 10-15 points negative. This happened in previous session also. We went down by almost 100 points, but then again closed very close to the previous level. So definitely very strong bullish markets. And although every day almost all of us fear that okay, now it will give a dip, now it will give a dip, but the kind of strength it is showing at every level, it seems that okay, uh, I don't think it is going to fall very easily. Right? FIs were net buyers in cash worth 1419 crores. DIs were net sellers 559 crores. If you see FNO data, net sellers were 646 crores in futures and 556 crores in index options. So no big activity. These, you see, always we need to see that okay, this is something uh, net of their buying and selling, right? So some FIs will buy, some will sell, and this is the net figure. No big activity, and it's not indicating anything. In case we have a very big activity in index options, that can sometimes give us some clues, but 556 crores in index option selling doesn't give us any big clues, right? And buying in cash by FIs is a sign for a bigger positive move in the market. So what is happening even at these levels? From last 2 days, FIs have been buying, and when they sell very small quantities, but when they're buying into decent quantities. 14,019 crore is considered to be a moderate quantity. So if FIs turned positive, then any chances of market going down by huge numbers are less, but anything can happen. So obviously they need to surprise traders in case they want to make some money out of markets by making it down. So that shock value of market is always on. That can anytime happen. But as of now, if you see data points, it doesn't show you much of negativity in the market. And let's see what OI analysis is saying. All of you who are new to the channel, please go ahead and click on the subscribe button. And all of you who are already part of the channel, please do click on the like button. Same OI, highest OI on call side 70,400, on port side 70,300. In fact, when market doesn't make a big move, because market just went down by 14-15 points yesterday on the closing basis, so you do not have many big changes in the data points. So when data points do not change, so it's very difficult to give any. It's very difficult to dig out any new kind of information from the markets. So 70,400, 70,300 on both the side, and OI and COI calculations indicate a level of around 17,350. Market is already at around 17,355. Straddle premium has reduced. Yesterday, straddle premium was at around 200. Mind it, it's a very short week. We didn't have any trading on Friday. Monday is gone. Now we are already sitting on Tuesday. So straddle premium 150 points from 17,350 indicate that okay, 17,200, 17,400, 500, both the things are open in the market. But one thing is definitely there. We are into this tight range from quite a number of days. Whether we see Bollinger Bands or whether we see OI, it definitely indicates that okay, whenever you are in a narrow range for a longer period, chances are that okay, markets will give a slightly bigger move, and that move can be in any direction. If I see most of the retail traders would be looking for a market move slightly in a downward direction, but otherwise it can be in any direction. If you see the global mood, everything looks very gung ho. So don't see, at least the Indian markets, I do not see they're going down very easily. So they're moving in unidirection only even now. So a tighter range of highest open interest, which is 17,400 and 17,300, and it is happening again and again. It shows that okay, we are in for a big move. And for last few sessions, if you see intraday, there are some moves. I still remember the last expiry on Thursday, the whole highest uh, market and lowest level of the market, the difference was hardly 70 to 80 points, which is very, very stable. Yesterday also it was very, very stable, and we need to see if market remains stable. So definitely uh, this is a sign that okay, we are in for a big move. So markets cannot remain stable like that for a very, very long period, right? So be ready for that. On levels, upside initial resistance can be at 17,440 and 17,480, and on downside initial supports now stand at 17,275 and 17,240, right? So pretty wide range still, because still we are having decent amount of premiums in options. Now world markets look positive. Pair of 17,200 put and 17,500 call for weekly expiry is decent 50 rupees premium, which can be definitely traded, provided you have all the know-how of how to take care in case market makes a big move. And today US inflation data is awaited later in the day. So US inflation data is something which definitely impacts markets to a large extent. So we can expect that okay, based on this data, tomorrow we can have a market which is 100 to 200 points up and down. But the way our markets are, there any dip in the market can be a buying opportunity only, because uh, I don't see that okay, any follow-up selling happens in our markets. As soon as the markets start touching 17,300 or 250 kind of levels, we see a lot of buying happening in these markets. Maybe a lot of money flow is still there in our markets. So a bigger crack or a bigger dip in the market seems to be not there. You can say that okay, because it is not happening from last so many days, that doesn't mean it will not happen. That is also true. But as of now, things look very strong, at least in our markets. Whatever is happening in the world market is different, right? SGS opening doesn't look deceptive today. It is showing 30-40 points plus, which doesn't look deceptive if you see the whole world. Everywhere this kind of a position trend, they are assuming that okay, although SGX is showing 40 points plus, our market will open 40 points negative. That also looks to be that also doesn't look like a case in today's market. But still, it's always better to wait and watch for few minutes before taking any uh, initiating any trades in the market. All the best to all of you. Thanks, Mr. Rajiv. Thanks, Mr. Pradeep. And Rajiv ji says, let the market go anywhere. Top students will make profits in all the scenarios. So nice of you. So that gives us a lot of confidence that okay, whatever is happening with the market, all our participants, all our students are ready to fight with the markets and ready to make profitable trades in the market, right? What Mr. Tajir Ali says, for Nifty index options trading, we shall see Nifty index spot price or Nifty future price for entry and stop loss calculation. You see, both the prices can be seen, depends upon what exactly you are doing. If you are trying to see the premiums of calls and puts are dependent on future price. But if you want to see what is in the money, out of the money, at the money, uh, for all those things, Nifty spot price is considered. But as long as there is not much of a big difference between spot price and uh, future price, it hardly makes a difference, right? So you can see, in case you're calculating premiums and doing some strategies based on premiums, you can see future prices. Otherwise, for all practical purposes, for calculating of employed volatility, etc., you have to see the spot price for Nifty. Anybody willing to join our membership can join our 4 memberships available. You can click on the join button, or there's a link given in the description also. We have a 2 days workshop on 18th and 19th of September, in which we will be covering more than 10 strategies. And you can contact us on the number given on the screen. Mr. Kiran says all the option school students will be in profit on expiry. Power of Pradeep. So, so nice of you, Mr. Kiran, for your very, very encouraging words. Thanks for that. And do join us on our Twitter handle at the rate the option school for a lot of during market conversations. At times when markets are moving very fast, these conversations can be pretty useful for all of us. And contact us on these numbers. Write to us at info at the option school for any queries. Do click on this like button. Your likes are always very important for us. It helps us in reaching more and more participants for option trading. And share this video to somebody whom you think it will be useful. Write your comments, suggestions, feedback in the comment section. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and click on the subscribe button. Wish you all a very very happy and profitable day. Be careful, since markets are in a dull range from so many days. Do expect some fireworks. It may happen today, it may happen tomorrow, but definitely that is expected. Tomorrow is Wednesday again, just one day before expiry. Generally we have seen Wednesdays are very very volatile, but you never know, they can make a Tuesday volatile also, right? So just be careful, and always keep your positions hedged. And if you do not want any kind of a freak trade activity in your trade, do not use any market orders. Always use limit orders now, right? So thanks to all of you. Have a good day.